He told me he was going to therapy twice a week, said he needed to work through past relationship trauma. I was supportive, tried not to pry, even when he'd come home late and emotionally wrecked. Sometimes he'd be crying, sometimes he'd be weirdly hyped, always saying his therapist was really pushing him. It made me feel small, like I was the reason for all the damage, like I should be grateful he was fixing himself for us. One afternoon, I left work early and decided to surprise him with coffee at the community arts center nearby. He'd mentioned his therapist's office was in that building. I walked in, heard voices from a side room. His voice, and a woman's. I peeked through the cracked door and there they were, sitting on a battered couch, scripts in hand. She was his ex. They were acting out a breakup scene, and when she read my part, she spat out lines that were so specific, so cruel, I recognized arguments we'd had. But in the script, I was a monster, controlling, manipulative, the reason they'd fallen apart. He saw me and froze. I just stared, feeling my face burn. He tried to explain between stammers that the play was cathartic, that they were processing together. I barely heard him. The betrayal wasn't just that he lied, but that he'd made me into some villain for them to relive, to blame, to perform in front of strangers. His ex watched me with this smug, satisfied look, like she'd finally won. I left without a word, numb and shaking, feeling like I just walked out of a nightmare I didn't know I was starring in. That night, he texted me the script's final scene, his character begging for closure, my character refusing it. I realized then that he didn't want closure, he wanted someone to blame, someone to make sense of his own mess. I spent hours staring at that text, wondering if I'd ever really existed to him at all, or if I'd only ever been a role he needed someone to play.